Hi everyone, in this video we will be talking about three topics for the chapters of 3D, and the three topics are distance of a point from a plane, mirror image of a point in a plane, and angle between a line and a plane. So till now we were talking separately about just lines, just planes, family of planes, but we never mixed these concepts up, and now here is where we will try to mix the concepts up. We will have a line in a plane, a mirror image of a point in a plane, so where you will be using things like lines also. And distance of a point from a plane. So let me start with the easiest topic, and that is distance of a point from a plane. And as the name suggests, distance of a point from a plane is basically the perpendicular distance of a point. So let us say this is a plane, and there is a point here A, and this is, let's say, plane P with A vector, again the position vector, which is the which means the coordinates. Then you have to find this distance. What is this distance? Okay. So yeah, so the way you think about this problem is that very similar to this topic of straight lines in 2D. Basically, let's say your equation of plane P is actually ax plus by plus cz is equal to d, and your point A is equal to x1 comma y1 comma z1. Okay. So when the way you will write the shortest distance of the point, this distance is equal to ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 minus d divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square, okay, and then take a mod. So what you do is basically, in effect, to satisfy the point, you put the point in the equation like this, and then take square root of the normal vector. So let us do an example to understand this, and then we will be building on this thing, and we will try to see how to solve this problem. Like, we will verify whether this works or not and things like that. So let us say we have a the point is 3 comma minus 2 comma 1. So A is 3 comma minus 2 comma 1, okay, and the plane is 3x minus y plus 4z is equal to 2. So we will find a distance of the point A from the P. So we will first put the point A, we will put the coordinates of the point A in the distance. So the distance would be, we will put 0.3 in this equation, the point A in the equation of plane P. So 3 into 3 minus 2 into minus 1 is plus 2, plus 1 into 4 minus 2. So like, just take the, satisfy this point in the plane equation, take the mod and divide by 3 square plus 1 square plus 4, 3 square plus 1 square plus 4 square. So this comes out to be 13 divided by root 26 by root 26, or root 13 divided by square root of 13 divided by square root of 2, okay. So this is what is the answer of the perpendicular distance from the plane. So I basically, all you need to do is just put the point in the equation of the plane and then get the distance out. Now let us go to the other topic of finding the mirror image of a point in the plane. So if you have a plane like this, and it is similar to this, that you have a point A here, its coordinates of which you will be given, and then you will be asked to find the mirror image point B, and you have to find the coordinates of that, or the position vector of that. But the way you should go about is, first you should find C vector. So first step in this is find point C such that AC is perpendicular to plane to P and C is on the plane. C is on the plane. Okay. First thing is this. The second thing that you have to do is make C the midpoint of A and B. Okay. So this is the idea behind the problem. So how would we go about this? So it makes sense that whenever you have a mirror image, you drop a perpendicular, that point becomes the midpoint of the mirror image. But how will you find the point C which is such that AC is perpendicular to P? So in a plane there is a normal, right? There is a normal, and so that means that AC vector is parallel to the normal vector, right? Because that means AC vector. So the first step is AC vector is parallel to n vector, or C vector minus A vector is lambda n vector, or C vector is equal to A vector plus lambda n vector. And then you find the coordinates of the point C, and then you can put it in the plane, equation of the plane, and satisfy this. So let us take the same example. So here A vector is 3i cap minus 2j cap plus k cap, n vector is 3i cap minus j cap plus 4 k cap. So C vector is what? C vector is 3 plus 3 lambda I cap minus 2 plus lambda j cap plus 1 plus 4 lambda k cap. Okay. So now we have the coordinates for the points, and we have ensured it is perpendicular. Now we have to satisfy that it has to be on the plane. So this point should satisfy this equation. If you do that, so now satisfy P. To do that, you put this equation in the plane. This will become 3 into 3 plus 3 lambda minus or 2 or minus 2 minus becomes plus plus 2 plus lambda plus 4 into 1 plus 4 lambda is equal to 2. Okay. So this becomes 13 is equal minus 13 is equal to 26 lambda, right? So lambda is equal to minus half. Okay. So you have the C point. So the C vector. So the hard work has been done, basically finding the C vector. C vector here is 3 by 2 I cap minus 3 by 2 j cap minus k cap, or C point is 3 by 2 comma minus 3 by 2 comma minus 1. Now you have to make this point so that the midpoint of A and B, right? So C is equal to A plus B by 2, or B is equal to 2C minus A, and if you do 2C minus A, you will realize that the point is 0 comma minus 1 comma minus 3. So 0 I cap, so just the answer will be minus j cap minus 3 k cap. Okay. And the easy, so this is B, so B point, so this is B, or B point is minus 1 comma minus 3. Okay. Now there is an important thing here to note, that we found the distance using this formula. We can cross check it here. We can cross check the distance of AC. You can cross check the distance of AC. AC should be root 13 by 2, and similarly you can check distance of AB, and AB should be square root of 26. You can cross check and you will get the same answer. And that is the beauty of basically sorry, this b was 0 comma minus 1 comma 3, my mistake. But that is the beauty of this whole thing, that you can directly use the formula, and if you just have to find perpendicular distance, that's fine. But when you do mirror image, you actually also end up finding the same answer if you do the calculation. So I hope this made sense. Sometimes here, if you feel that you are struggling in sort of coping up with, I change between coordinates and position vector very quickly, I hope you are able to realize that this is just a coordinate. So when I satisfy, this just means x, y and z, the coordinates. Position vector is just a coordinate. N vector is not a position vector. C vector and A vector are. So these things have been discussed a lot in detail in chapter of vectors. So if you are not familiar, please, it's okay. Just go back and look through those concepts to make yourself familiar with that, and then you can solve the problem. It's easy, but again, first find point C such that AC is perpendicular. For that, you made C as the form of A plus lambda n, and you got the form, and then you made it a point on the plane, so you made sure that it satisfies this plane equation, and then you got the value of lambda equal to minus half. Once you got that, you found the value of C and made it the midpoint of A and B, so you got 2C minus A, and then you got the point B. So this is how you find mirror image of a point in the plane. So last thing, a very quick thing, is angle between a line and a plane. For that, basically it's not very difficult for you to see that there will be a line, let's say, which will have a parallel vector B, and there will be a plane, I will have a normal vector. So the angle between the line and the plane, theta, would be 90 minus theta would be the angle between the normal vector and the plane and the parallel vector. So cos of 90 minus theta would be again n dot b dot mod n mod b. Angle always means dot product. We have discussed this thing in a lot of details. Or sin theta is n dot b mod n mod b. Just so that it's a quick concept, so that you don't forget how to find the angle between a line and a plane. It's very easy. I mean, I can give you a quick example. So let us say that the plane equation is x minus y is equal to 1. Okay, x minus y is equal to 1, and the equation of the line is x by 1 is equal to y by 1, comma z is equal to 0. Okay, and you can try to find the sin theta and find the angle between them, and you will realize that sin theta turns out to be 0, or the theta between, basically the line is parallel to the plane. So I hope that this sort of you can quickly do it yourself to find what I am trying to say, but that was just basically an idea to help you understand. So I hope like it made sense. So we first found the distance, perpendicular distance of a point from the plane, then we did the mirror image. Mirror image was a lot more involved. We did two things: we made line AC perpendicular to the plane, and then we made sure it satisfies the plane, and then we put it as the midpoint of A and B, and then finally we did some small discussion of angle between a line and a plane. So I hope this video was useful. In the next video, which will be the last video for this topic, we will be talking about condition for line to lie in a plane and intersection of line and a plane. Thank you.